Right, today's debate. As a Newcastle fan, would you take Champions League or Europa League? Next season, would you take getting to the Champions League quarter-final or instead be in the Europa League and get all the way to the final? 3, 2, 1, Europa League final. Did we all say the same answer there? It's an interesting one. This one's even gone as far as my barbershop this week, and it gets so many different answers. Please, let's just forget about finances in football. That's what makes this a better debate. Let's not talk about the future and how Champions League can keep these players and do this and do that. Just purely, which one, as a fan, selfishly, would you prefer? I got thinking about this because I look at the clubs in the Premier League and what they've done in Europe this season. Look, Aston Villa will say and happily tell you they've had some amazing nights. PSG, Bayern Munich, Juventus, all of the away days of the new Champions League format. And they are some of my fondest memories. This was me in Paris. Dortmund was incredible. Milan, the first one down by the canal, was absolutely brilliant. And I'm not denying that. Again, selfishly, you can get all of that with the Europa League. But the potential, the more likelihood of this, and I know this is the face my own mum wouldn't even kiss on this ugly photo of me crying. This at Wembley for that Carabao Cup was the most incredible feeling I've ever had as a football fan. And it looks like Man United and Tottenham somehow are going to get to go to a final in Spain after all them European away days and experience that and potentially win a trophy. But selfishly, again, I'm looking at the Europa League format and who was in it this season. Because Champions League teams no longer drop into it, which I am devastated about. Like being in the Champions League as a Newcastle fan, if we get there, fingers crossed. But then knowing that we might drop into the Europa League and go after that is incredible. And I would swap that for the new format of more matches any day. But I'm looking at who's in it. And obviously we know where the semi-finals are now. Who was in it in the groups. This is a competition now because of that change in format where Newcastle would be one of the favourites to go all the way. So Newcastle fans, get down and let me know your thoughts. And please try and forget about it helping to keep players and it being financially better for the club in the project. Just selfishly, you as a fan watching this video, would you rather get to the Europa League final next year or the Champions League quarter-finals? Let me know in the comments. But it's an interesting one, isn't it? As always, keep the faith on this lovely bank holiday. How are you, lads?